Okay, Unit 9, Target 4, number 27. I have triangle JKM and triangle LKM. So the two smaller triangles that make up the big one. It says solve each triangle. That means they want all the angle measures and all the side lengths. So this angle JMK is also a right angle. That one's easy. I can find angle JKM, measure of angle JKM. I don't just want to say K because there's two different angles that could be, is equal to 90 minus 41 degrees. 90 minus 41 is equal to 49 degrees. So JKM is 49 degrees. I could put some letters out here to make this a little bit easier to work with. I'm just going to use maybe X, Y, Z, and go from there. So using the triangle on the left, I could say that the tangent of 41 degrees is equal to X over 9. So X is going to equal 9 times tangent 41 degrees. We'll round to the nearest tenth. 9 times tangent 41 is 7.8. So that's X, which is segment KM. Instead of using that with Pythagorean theorem, I'm going to keep using the 9 and the 41 on that triangle on the left. So I'm going to use the cosine of 41 degrees to equal 9 over y. If I multiply both sides by y, I'll get y times cosine 41 degrees equals 9. Divide both sides by cosine 41, y equals 9 divided by cosine 41 degrees. So 9 divided by cosine 41 is 11.9. Then I want to find, let's see, I could find side z. To find sine z, I'd have to use Pythagorean theorem with x. So x squared is 7.8 squared plus z squared is equal to 21 squared. 7.8 squared is 60.84. We're going to subtract that from 21 squared. 21 squared is 441. So 441 minus 60.84 is 380.16. So what I've been doing is this. Z squared equals 21 squared minus 7.8 squared. Z squared is equal to 441 minus 60.84. Z squared is equal to 380.16. So Z is equal to square root of that. $19.5. Then I still want to find angle L, and I am going to call this angle K. And I can use inverse sine, inverse cosine, or inverse tangent to do that. Everything's rounded at this point, so it doesn't really matter. Cosine of L is equal to Z over 21, the adjacent over the hypotenuse. Z was 19.5. So I'm going to do inverse cosine, 19.5 over 21, and that's going to equal L. Inverse cosine, 19.5 over 21. I get 21.8 degrees. And if I do 90 minus that to get K, because I can, once I find one angle, I can subtract it from 90 to get the other one. 90 minus 21.8. 68.2 degrees. So that's finding everything you need to find.